Today we're going to be talking about an ABZAN planeswalker deck. Now, I'm sure you've seen a lot of planeswalker decks around lately, and probably in the colors of Bant, and that's for good reason. But today I really wanted to show ABZAN some love, and of course we can't have a planeswalker deck without the new Ajani Secret Agent Man as our build around. Today we're going to be focusing on Ajani's -3 ability to give 1/1 counters and vigilance to our creatures, which means we're going to have a healthy balance of creatures in our deck in order to get full value out of Ajani. So that means most of our planeswalkers in this deck are going to not only be controlling the game for us, but they're also going to periodically be spitting out tokens, which is really nice to take advantage of Ajani's -3. And that, you know, us being an ABZAN and us spitting out tokens only leads us into an absolute shenanigans bomb when we're talking about Kaya Geist Hunter. This card right here with its minus ability is going to allow us to double the amount of tokens that we produce in a single turn. And let me just tell you guys, that gets a little out of hand when we're alting Elspeth for 5 angels. Just saying. Just saying. This deck is a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy today's video. Stick around to the end for the full deck breakdown, of course. And in the meantime, there's a link in the description below for the full deck list. And if you guys enjoy content just like this, if you wouldn't mind giving the video a like as well as a subscribe, both are free ways to help grow and support the channel. And I'd greatly appreciate that. With that being said, guys, enjoy today's gameplay footage and we'll see you back here at the end. Peace. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today we got some ABZAN planeswalker action for you. Today we're going to be playing Ajani Secret Agent Man. This is a very powerful list. I've played it a couple of times now. We've had a bunch of success with it, so hoping we can keep it up. This hand I wouldn't normally keep on the the draw here, but because we're on the play, I think we can get to the Wandering Emperor in time to hopefully mitigate any sort of extra damage we might be taking from the opponent here. Plus the sleeves and avatar, and this indicates probably a pretty slow deck. We'll see. We shall see. A lot of planeswalkers in my hand, which is the whole point of the deck though today. Today we are focusing on playing as many planeswalkers as we possibly can. Just going absolutely nuts with the planeswalkers. And right away the opponent plays a new card, a Phyrexian Human. It's a 2/3. It has a kicker that they didn't pay. Lifelink. If it was kicked, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, so this is a cleric's build, huh? Okay. At the gain life this turn, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. All right. Opponent off to a pretty good start here. I'm gonna go Wandering Emperor for sure, and then I'll probably just create a Sorin 2/3 flyer, giving it the 1/1 with the Wandering Emperor. Would like to get the Ren and 7 in its place if possible, but that would require us hitting a green source off the top, or one of those newer lands. See what the opponent does here. Cleric seems like it's probably in a pretty good spot, so this is actually a little scary. Not to lie. Let's see. Angel. Okay, Overseer comes in. Actually, I don't know how powerful Clerics is the more I'm thinking about it. I don't know. We'll have to find out and see where they're sitting at right now, but I think they did actually lose quite a bit. Angels though might be pretty good. I've seen a lot of Angels coming into the mix. Wow, we do actually get another green source, which does provide us a Ren and 7 play over the Sorin play, which I absolutely love. Getting a 6/6 body with flying and temporarily first strike and reach. This is good, man. This is going to be able to stop a lot of what they're trying to do, because a lot of these angels go over the top, and we protect our planeswalkers really well now. And we're still sitting at 18 on turn 5, so the beatdown is yet to begin. So this deck is a lot of fun though, man. I've had some games where Ajani comes down and we just absolutely crush the opponent with these tokens that we generate, because this deck also provides us a lot of token generation in order for Ajani to -3 and give a bunch of 1/1 counters onto our creatures. Interesting. Actually block the lifelinker.
Until next time, then.
It's a bit of a bummer. I didn't think they were going to actually sacrifice a creature there for that, the Wandering Emperor, but makes sense that they did. All right, this gives clerics 1/1, and then it also says sacrifice a cleric, and then they can search for a black creature card. All right. Let's plus this up. Wow, we whiffed completely, and we hit an Ajani. a Sorin, a Gala Greeters. That was bad. That was bad. All right, we flash in the Wandering Emperor. I'm not going to attack. I'm going to play more defensively here because the opponent is sitting at 30 life total, and I do have a Planeswalker I need to protect. So we'll see how they attack into us here. I have the -2 with the Wandering Emperor. That's probably going to have to take out the Death Toucher. See what they do, though. I'm sure they send the Death Toucher in, right? Like so. We're sitting pretty good now. I mean, we've got the board state pretty much dominated right now. We've got the biggest creature. We have 2 planeswalkers. They do have more cards in hand than me, but I'm feeling pretty comfortable with our position at the moment. That's fine. That's also fine. Okay, cool. If that's all, I am very happy with that. Not yet. We'll hold off on you for a second here. I think we'll do it like this first. Wow, another whiff. Are you kidding me? That's crazy. We hit 2 Urzas. That's wild. Okay. So be it. I am going to draw a card, and you guys might be thinking, like, why am I drawing so many cards and not creating any tokens? And that's because I'm trying to give a big turn to my my Kaya. To double up on all the tokens that I generate in the next turn. Do we play it out now, though? I think I would do. And the reason I think we do is because we can also, you know, play out one of these join the dances as well, which will also double those tokens as well. So now we've got a really healthy board state to double up on a lot of different things here, which could go absolutely bonkers if it works. I do need them to not attack into me a whole lot here. I need them to not lower the loyalty on my planeswalkers. That's going to open up a lot for them, though, because now they don't really care if their stuff dies. All right, we do lose the Wandering Emperor. That's fine. That is fine. Totally okay. Yes, here we go. This is going to be a crazy turn here because we got the Kaya. We -2, which means we get 2 of these, which also means we get 2 of these, which also means we get 2 of these. Love it. Absolutely love it. And wedding announcement was going to spit out 2 more citizens for our humans for us as well. Absolutely insane, man. That was going to go crazy at the end there. Kaya Ghost, our Geist Hunter. Such a good addition to this deck, man, because we have so much token generation. And imagine too if we didn't just mill out half of our really amazing tools here to use at the end. Ajani and then the Urza. That would have been so much fun. On to the next one. Man, that was crazy. That was a little crazy. Not how I intended it to go. And I definitely played that really greedy. Most people would not have done it the way I did it. As far as playing out the Kaya that early and not protecting my planeswalkers the turn prior, because I was trying to go super greedy and over the top, and it worked out for us really well. I was banking on them not having a hasty creature and things like that. So I think I played that okay. All right, no 2-drops. Might as well go there then. Esper, huh? Could be Esper control, it looks like, maybe. All right, we are going to go with the wedding announcement for now. Wedding announcement stock, man, went way up on the rotation, I feel like. Such a good card now. It always has been, but man, all the cards that were good and then post-rotation, man, they're going to be amazing. All right, it's a 3/1 and it connives. Whenever you discard 1 or more cards, exile from your graveyard, it does put those cards. Okay, so when this dies, it gets to put these into their hand. It does. Okay. All right, cool. This will at least create a blocker that can stop that and kill it. No attacks. Perfect. And then next turn we have an Urza's possibly, and if it you know comes through for us, we can Elspeth on turn 2 for free. And then after that, all of our planeswalkers get to trigger twice, which should close out the game. Just in case they have something funky here, I have a feeling they do, like some sort of pump spell. Because if they're running bypass, that means they're some sort of magecraft deck. So I want to make sure I can kill this without getting tricked. Shield counter would be so bad. Like a boon would be really bad. That too. That too. All right, we do find the land though. Beautiful. That does open a door for other opportunities too though, like Ren. What do I do here? Do we just give up the Sorin? If we draw with the Sorin, we're gonna lose it anyway, so let's just get at least a vampire out of the deal. Here we go. Let the games begin. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Ren is good, right? I mean, we gotta keep the Ren. Gotta keep the Ren, right? There we go. Revealed. And no attacks. Get another blocker. They both turn into 2/2s. The 3/4 flyer now. And Valor's Stance, man. I should have known something like that, or like the Boon of Safety was going to come down. But all right, the opponent's going to just get right through with the attack now, and they're going to be able to connive, which is a bit of a bummer. I mean, no way to deal with that very well, except for, you know, our lifelink mechanics to keep up. Because this thing is going to get wildly big. Trust me. Trust me when I say that. So it's a very much a tempo deck, like a Magecraft tempo type deck. I do have a Ajani though, which is really, really good, because we're going to get a bunch of 1/1 counters to put on these creatures. What do I bring in for free though? Probably the most expensive thing. So either a Ren or an Elspeth. I'm going to go with the Elspeth here, because I'd rather have the Kaya down in order to get the double up on the tokens. Does that matter right now? Not really, does it? No, I think Ren and 7's better, because I can get the token, and then Ajani can give 1/1 counters to these things. Yeah, this is fine. This is fine. I'm gonna just give it all to the 3/4. Now we have a 6/7, and it's going to gain us life every time it attacks. So we're at 24 to the 10. We're looking good. We're looking good. The problem here now is the ability for our opponent to get through our blockers and kill one of our planeswalkers without having to do much. Good news is though, I have Elspeth coming in next turn, and I get to trigger my planeswalkers twice. So Ajani's going to draw us 2 cards potentially. Oh, okay. They kill Ajani. I think Ajani was the lowest value to be had there, so I'll take that all day. See how many lands we hit here. 2. Better than last time, so we'll take it. We will take it. Still think Elspeth is the move here for sure. Let's see what it hits with the -3.
But I'll fight if I may your peace.
Sure. Let's put a 1/1 counter on this, giving it vigilance. And there's the scoop. It was just a matter of time. It makes sense that they'd scoop now. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, that's lethal. Yeah, so they were toast either way. I was just trying to figure out how to maximize my planeswalkers there. I actually don't know what I would have done there with the Ren and 7. That was a tough choice, whether or not to create another tree folk or to draw more lands and potentially open up another play. But all right, on to the next. Man, so this deck is good, man. It's very, very good. I'm feeling very, very good with this thing. It's been pretty clean for me. We're almost a diamond already, man. I don't think I've ever moved this quickly, but with new cards coming in, it feels pretty easy to do so. All right, we got Path of the Peril, which is interesting because I've actually yet to cast that spell once. I don't think we've ever even needed it, to be honest. We'll see if it makes a showing here or not. We'll see how aggressive they are. Ooh, Rakdos. Okay, so it could be pretty good. We'll see. Don't need the sleeper agent just yet. Not yet. I don't think it's worth losing loyalty over. Yeah, see, they would have just blown it up with that. So I'm glad I waited. So it looks like they have Shadow of Mortality. If your starting life total is less than your starting life, X less to cast. Okay, so it's just a 7/7 body, right? Yeah. I say just. It's a pretty big body. All right, let's play out the Gala Greeters here. And the reason I want to go Gala Greeters is because then I'll follow it with Ren and 7 maybe. I don't know. Is it a Ajani? It might be a Ajani. Let's play a Ajani. They might not have something to deal with the Ajani. They may not have a way to deal with it. Let's see. Come on, Planeswalker. Not a Planeswalker, but... Oh, wait, no, I have a green source. We're good. I'm going to save it because I need a second green source for Ren and 7, but I actually have the Beseiju, which is a bit of unfortunate because I bet the Beseiju is going to be pretty important to dealing with some of their stuff. All right, we're getting some good scries here. Getting some good scries here. Opponent not doing much, just gonna get run over if they're gonna play the waiting game. Gonna get ran over pretty bad. Oh, they're Grixis. Okay, so they were waiting on that blue mana. They needed that bad. Let's see what they do with it though. Let's see what they do with it. I wonder statistically what would be the right play of either plussing a Ajani first or Ren and 7 first, because what's more likely for us to top deck? Would it like, because if I Ren and 7 lands but then I end up throwing away a bunch of planeswalkers and I didn't plus a Ajani first, that would feel pretty silly, you know what I mean? I think I'm gonna go with the Ajani first just in case. Nice.
Reinforcements are near.
And 2 lands. Let's go. What do we miss though? That's not bad. That's not terrible. Let's go Gala Greeters first and then into a Sorin. I'm pretty happy with this, man. I feel like we're really far ahead right now. I feel like we're so far ahead. All right. Sorin. I am afraid though of sweepers obviously, but as long as my Ren and 7 can keep my Tree Folk getting bigger than a Meat Hook Massacre, I think we're gonna be okay. Cut down obviously pretty good, but not against like this stuff. What in the world? Okay, so it's a 4-drop kicker 1. As monstrous Ward Leech enters the battlefield, if it was kicked, mill 4 cards. So each equal to the highest mana value among cards in your graveyard. Wow, so this thing is triggering that to be insanely big. Got it. Okay, it's fine. I have this, so perfect answer. Wow, we got all lands there. Love that. 3, 4. Okay, let's play this out so we don't have to discard the hand size. Let's plus. I guess we'll use it as a scry. No, we'll get rid of it. So much card draw happening here, man. Keep that on top. Let's see. Get that in over the top. We'll gain some life. And then they're at the mercy of my Wandering Emperor, so there's not a lot they can do. I know they think that they're in a good spot with the 15/15, I'm sure, but having a Wandering Emperor to just do whatever I want to that thing at any time is not fun for them. I could also just zero the Ren and 7. And if I zero the Ren and 7, I gain 4. Choose a creature or planeswalker card. All right. Go ahead.
You've done it.
Go ahead. Yep. And I can do the Wandering Emperor at instant speed still. Nothing, huh? All right. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go here. Zero. Now I have an 11/11. 12.
Remember your training.
Almost there. I'm not gonna -3 on Ajani just yet. We went from having a million cards to no cards in hand, so not gonna do that just yet. Not yet. All right, we're gonna attack with you and you because I want to gain a card draw. So let's go ahead and send them both. I know we're running the 1/1 right into the 15/15. That's the idea. We're trying to draw a card with Wedding Announcement, so we'll end our turn. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. The problem becomes the fact that they're running blue, right? Because they can bounce our tokens very easily. So if we invest a lot of mana and resources into this tree folk and they just bounce it, that would be a bummer, man. It's pretty rare that anybody ever zeroes out the Ren and 7, uses the zero mechanic. So that worked out pretty cool. I'm glad we were able to do that. All right. Let's go here. Yeah, might as well, right? Actually. Let's give everything Death Touch.
Need a weapon?
Give everything Death Touch. What's on top here? Sure, I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. We were gonna play out the Urza, and then the Urza we could have just read ahead all the way to level 3, and then we could have just did all of our planeswalkers one more time. That would have been busted. Yeah, they were in trouble. They were in trouble. GG's. Man, I love Dominaria. I feel like these first 2 decks we've made, I just feel like I can't lose. I feel like our win rate is really, really high. But there's also this little thing we got to think about when you make new decks, guys. When you're talking about a new rotation, is A, people haven't figured out the meta yet, so we haven't figured what meta decks are the best. And 2, if you're able and lucky enough to craft multiple decks right away and try new stuff, most people can't. So you're probably gonna end up playing a lot of things that aren't necessarily super great, which could give you a false sense of how powerful things are actually moving with you. But this does feel inherently pretty powerful, though. I gotta be honest, it feels really, really good. All right, this thing says flash 1/1 and then enters battlefield, create a 1/1 soldier creature token. All right, that's fine. Ooh, Rafine. Okay, this is gonna get ugly. Rafine is good, man. Rafine is a scary card. And we're off to a slow start here. Wouldn't mind like a sweeper. Would not mind a sweeper at all. Ajani is going to be super helpful because it can give this a bunch of 1/1 counters, make it a lot stronger, and hopefully defend us a lot better. Ledger Shredder. They might be too fast, guys. This might be our L here, man. This deck is very fast, and they're only going to keep getting bigger and bigger. So this thing can grow 3 times, man. Holy cow! But they only choose 1. All right. All right. All right. If I'd gone first, maybe, but I don't think we can pull it out here, unfortunately. We'll see. I mean, if we get an Elspeth, they might be able to save us a little bit. Let's go green. Yep, done. Yeah, not a whole lot we can do here. Oh, and then they spell pierce us. Yeah, that's toast. That's game. Did not expect to see a counter off the top there. It's the first counter I've seen in the new era of Dominaria. That was good. Good spell pierce right there. What a counter to pay 2. Counter anything. Not bad. Not bad. And then Rafine just gonna be able to, I mean, they're finding anything they want from this point forward because they could just connive 20 cards deep and find whatever they need to answer our problems. All right. Last chance. Can we do it? I mean, Path to Peril is our only option, and it would have to be met with no resistance, which not likely to happen. I would imagine if I were them, I would have held on to any counter magic my my deck found me. And they've already dug through half their deck, so you know they've got it. You know they've got it. I just don't know what's taking so long on the passing the turn here, because you know they're holding up counter magic. I think they're debating on whether or not to full send even further or just counter whatever I do. Doesn't matter. They have 2 flyers coming over the top I can't do anything about. Obviously I have Ren in 7, but again, just gets countered. That'll do it. That'll do it. Good game. I don't know how much longer they're going to take to make their turns here, so we'll just go ahead and scoop it up and move it on. It is what it is, man. That was good. That was good. They went first. They curved out nicely. Their plan was very powerful. I mean, Rafine is just a monster of a card, man. Very well done. GG. What can I say, man? Rafine is busted. Rafine is busted. It's a great card. It's a great card. I get to go first with a really good hand. The mana is the only thing that's kind of a little wonky here. If I could get the Gallic Greeters down on curve, I'd really appreciate it. So an on-tap land off the top would be perfect, and this hand would be golden. It's rare that I get the Gallic Greeters down and follow it with some bodies right away. So this will be good. Hopefully it survives though, because now we're playing it on turn 3, so the likelihood of it dying goes up significantly. But I do follow it with a potential Sorin. This could be a really good game for us. I like the way this is developing here. We got the Elspeth now in hand. Ooh, that's annoying though. All right. So you want to play it like that, huh? Okay. Let's go with the wedding announcement because I have no other choices. And we'll create some treasures then if that's the case, because I'm going to need those to cast these other spells. Treasures are going to be very important. So let's get one of those down. Hopefully we find a land still. I'd like to get down maybe an Urza. That could be cool. Urza could be fun. The opponent though going pretty quick here. Taking a bit of damage. Taking a bit of damage there. Creating a 2/3 body to block with seems okay. Getting another Gala down to get another treasure seems pretty good too. Yeah, I'm gonna get the Gala down. Little slower for sure the way I'm going about this, but still though, I mean, do we get the treasure though, or do we, you know, I'm not gonna get the treasure. I'm gonna gain the life. I think the life is gonna be a little more important right now. Staying alive. We have enough treasures and mana to do at least the Sorin stuff, so we could be happy with that. That's not good though. That is not good. Just eat some of this damage up for us. Please and thank you. Well, these become 2/2s next turn, so maybe we just sack one of them. Absorb a little bit of damage. Auto pay. Get the life linking body in. I need another treasure again. We do get to grow our squad here a little bit with the wedding announcement, which is super helpful. All right, we're doing the thing. We're doing the thing. Gaining some life seems helpful. All right, we need a land though. Come on, land. What can we do with the land though? Do we want the Elspeth to come down and pump up our flying life linking body? Or do we want to do the Urza stuff? A lot of options here, man. I don't know. Okay, that helps a lot actually though, because now they're attacking him with everything, which does shut down the Thalia, but probably have another one in their hand, which is probably why they're attacking him with everything. Man, what do we do here? I see. So you're gonna be like that, huh? So it's like that, huh? Yeah, I could use another life linking body here, so I think we'll do it like this. I don't like it. I don't like it, but at least Thalia's gone, right? Which helps a lot. Helps a lot. Okay. Do we have time to set up the Urza thing, you know? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I think we do. I think we have enough time. We have enough time. Don't be silly. Yes. And land. Reveal. Create a 2/3 body that has lifelink. Gain 2 life.
You fight for me.
No attacks. And then next turn, we get to play out Elspeth for free. And we follow it with a Ren and 7, creating a Tree Folk. And then the turn after that, we get to double trigger all of our good stuff here. Destroy another target creature, planeswalker, controller draws a card. What? Counterspell. Oh, that's flash. Okay. Or destroy another target creature or planeswalker. Its controller draws a card. Good stuff there, man. Let's see here. Hi, buddy. My son just walked in. All right, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna make a block. But how do we block though? Sorry. How do we block this though? Do we want to just block a 1/1? Probably. Probably just block a 1/1 here. Eat 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage. It's a lot. We eat 11, but we gain life. We could just minus on the Wandering Emperor on this the following turn too, which could help a lot with life gain. All right, well, I'm gonna try it. I think it's a little greedy the way I'm going about this, but I'm hoping it should be enough though to get the job done. We'll see. I think Elspeth is actually not the call here. I think the Ren and 7 is because it creates the biggest body, right? I think Ren and 7 creating the biggest body is the way to go. All right, and we just passed the turn, and we look to do the Wandering Emperor stuff. And then the Urza is going to set us over the top. And the Wandering Emperor minus on the 2/3 to get back to Gala Greeters can save us here, but I don't know what this thing does. I'm sure it's really disgusting. Let's find out. Let's find out. Legendary creatures you control get XX, where X is the number of legendary creatures you control. Whenever a legendary spell from your hand, whenever you cast a legendary spell from your hand, exile the top card of your library until you exile a legendary non-land mana value. They cast. Oh my goodness, that's really good. Okay, that's really good. Ouch. Big ouch. How do we survive this? Great question. Great question. Let's see if it's possible. Let's see if it's even possibly.
I am the Emperor.
You're gone. We get back my creature, Gala Greeters. We get a 2 life gain. Helps a little bit. Gain life. I mean, we got to keep our life linkers alive as best we can. This, and then we just chump the 2 big ones. Or do we even leave? We just leave one of these alive, maybe? Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it like that. All right. All right, all right. Wish me luck. Gonna need it. Gonna need it. All right, we get double activations on all of our planeswalkers here. So let's see what we can do with double Elspeth planeswalker activation here. Probably a lot. We could probably do a lot with it. Let's go here.
And I will protect every seed contains.
Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here.
This is your fight. Win it. I know.
Let's go here.
We've got the edge of this fight.
Man, I hope it's enough to get the job done. We got a 10-10 flying tree folk with lifelink going over the top. But I mean, the board state that we're looking at down the barrel right now is not good. Our opponent is on some crazy stuff right now, man. They got a Joda going on right now, and Joda is not a creature I want to be messing around with. I guess that's fine. Guess that's fine. They're gonna take my tree folk though, which is a bummer. An absolute bummer. They take the one that can block, which is interesting. So they're looking to close out here. Do they have enough to do it? Maybe. Yeah, probably. Let's see. I gained 2 life here. If they have another spell, I obviously win the game, but we'll see if they have another spell or if they just let me make some good blocks here. Wow, they have no other spells. That was not the play I would have gone for. If they had exiled the 10-10 flying with lifelink, they probably would have won this game.
I shouldn't have gotten involved. The angels have returned, so you better give up.
They probably would have won this game. I think we won the game, but I should probably treat it like I haven't yet.
For hurting my people.
Which, if I would have treated it like I hadn't yet, I would have done something way different. Okay, good. I won the game. I knew I won the game, which is why I got really loose there at the end, but I should have done that whole turn way differently, just in case they did have some sort of killer bounce spell here. I should have played out the Geist Hunter first, did the double the tokens and got 10 of these flyers. That would have been a much better play. But I was so confident that this was going to make it through based on the priority holds and stuff like that I played loose. But I decided late that I'm like, you know what, let's just take this turn as if they do have an answer, which could seem like a D-bag move, but I had to be careful. Anyways, GG. All right, one last game for the road. That last one was tricky, man. Man, there's those legendary / 5-color type decks, man. I can't stand those decks. I know we're gonna probably end up playing one ourselves down the road, but I gotta be honest, it's not my style. 5 colors has just never really been my style. Can't keep that. There's no way. It's a lot better. It's a lot better. Hopefully we don't need the Path of Peril. It's gonna feel bad when we need that, but we'll see. Hopefully we can get the job done with the hand that we have. Does it bother anyone else when people have multi types of lands? Like they have both swamps but different artworks? So strange to me. Let's go, Gala Greeters! Go get him, little buddy. Gala Greeters did keep us alive that whole game. That was definitely a card that was important that last game. All right, Evolve Sleeper, you're bugging me, man. Do I kill you with this? Or do I just Wedding Announcement chump you? I feel like I gotta go Wedding Announcement just so I can get the ball rolling on my game plan here. I have a fantastic hand. Sure. Do we even care about the 4? Not really. Nah. You can have it. That might be gambling a little bit, but you can have it. All right, here we go. I guess I should have attacked there, but then that would have gave away my game plan. Pretty obvious that we were gonna Wandering Emperor if we didn't block the last time, and they say nice, but does that mean nice as in I got you, or you have something for that? Guess we're about to find out. They have a sacrifice effect? Yeah, the bargain. Bargain is so good. All right. I don't get to gain the life, which is a bit of a bummer. Another sleeper, sure. Let's go with Gala. No attacks. The whole squad goes to 2/2s. I draw a card, but I lose a 1/1. Yeah, No attacks. I got quite the board state now with this little transformation on the wedding announcement. Invoke a despair. Oof, that's a bummer. That's a big bummer. All right, fair enough. I will trade the sleeper for my 2/2 if you want. No? Didn't think so. Yeah, stick to the Wandering Emperor play again. That was a really good Invoke Despair. It really bums me out, man. They got all three of them. That's gonna be a bummer too. All right, in a bit of a bind here for sure. I think this is a little bit win more. Maybe we get rid of that. Or actually, let's get rid of the Gallic Readers. I don't think that's very important at this point. Death Touch. Death Touch makes things a little tricky, doesn't it? All right. All right, we're gonna create the treasure token because I'm tired of not drawing a land for the Elspeth. All right, we are gonna have to kill.
If a fight's coming, I'll be on the front lines.
We are gonna have to kill the Liliana. Can't have that hanging over my head for too long, so that's got to go. That has got to go.
Whatever. Luck favors the foolish.
Now we have to deal with this 3/3 Death Toucher though, which is a bit annoying, I can't lie. That's fine. That's a good card, but it's fine. A lot of Death Touch happening right about now. All right, cool. We get another land. I needed that. Could use some lifelink actually. I was gonna minus that, but I think the lifelink could help a lot. So we'll do that. Let's get down the Sorin here. I should definitely be taking over the game at this point. You know, Blood on the Snow being gone is so helpful. It's so helpful to know that I'm not gonna get hit with Blood on the Snow. Like to know that my whole board state is this safe, you know, it's like such a blessing. Such a blessing. Obviously, Meat Hook Massacre, bit of a problem. But our creatures are pretty tough. They've scaled up quite a bit. There's the Infernal Grasp though. Wow, they really let me go ham on the investment there. Nice work. All right, you know what's cool though is I can actually alt the Elspeth next turn, and I have a Geist Hunter, which is fantastic. How do I go about this though? Do I because I'm gonna have to protect the Planeswalkers from attacks for sure. What time is it? 5:40? I'm just making sure I have enough time for the stream tonight. I'm recording this on Thursday. Yep, like so. Now this opens the door here for a lot of different strategies. We can go minus on the Wandering Emperor to kill something here. Or I could just double down on the tokens with the Kaya Geist Hunter. I'm afraid of sweepers though, right? Sweepers are like the biggest problem, because if we double down on the Geist Hunter and token up on everything, there's a good chance. Wow, that's so good. There's a good chance we get swept up though. I mean, we got to go for it. I mean, it's it's too good not to go for, right? This is gonna be the most nutty turn ever. Here we go. Wish me luck. Wish me luck, because this is about to get crazy. This is about to get crazy. 10 angels. Count that. 10 angels. We're going to do everything here. Yes, yes, yes. 10 little angels. They say good game. We're not done yet though. Don't quit. We're not done yet. Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing. 2 samurais. 2 vampires. and 4 little tokens.
You
How's
fight
that?
for me now.
How's that? Feels pretty good. Feels pretty powerful. Cut down. I knew it was a cut down. I was like, something's holding priority for 1 here. Had to be a cut down. All right. I'll good game them, I guess. I feel bad. I always feel bad good gaming if they good game me and then I good game them back, and it's just like some ploy to make me look silly because they have some, you know, some crazy answer. If they have a meat hook for 5, or they only need it for 3. If they meat hook me for 3, they win the game. It's that simple. And I know that. I'm very susceptible to meat hook right now. It's not even funny. But they did just, you know, evolve their sleeper, so odds were in our favor, and we closed it out strong, man. That is a good way to close out the game, that's for sure. Let's go. That will conclude today's gameplay portion of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's games. I know I did. This was a blast. I do apologize, obviously, for any sort of misplays that we had. We're trying to cram a lot of videos in a short amount of time. It's gonna happen. We're playing with new cards. And yeah, but I hope you guys enjoyed the overall experience and the ride that we were able to take you on. But right now we're going to break the deck down and talk about how we built the deck. Before I do that, I want to give a huge shout out and thank you to everyone who's made it this far into the video. I do appreciate you very much for that because it helps a lot with the YouTube algorithm. So much appreciation from my end to you. I really do appreciate it. With that being said, let's take a look at today's deck and see what we did here. So we built around Ajani, of course. That was our build around card. It's brand new planeswalker that I wanted to try out, and I didn't want to do it in the same style as everybody else, which I've been seeing is you know, the Bant decks with like Broker's Ascendancy. It makes a lot of sense as to why you would do it that way. Very powerful list. But I was like, how can I make my version a little bit different? Well, let's make it ABZAN. Let's make it ABZAN and let's play with Geist Hunter of all things, man. This thing is wild because, you know, Ajani wants these tokens to hit the battlefield, like Wandering Emperor tokens, Sorin tokens, Ren and 7 tokens, Wedding Announcement tokens. Why not double those tokens up on a single turn and go absolutely ham and try to close out the game? So Geist Hunter was a pretty obvious choice. We only splashed in 2. We did initially have 3, but 2 seemed like it was doing the trick because we don't really want this in our hand every single time. We just want to find it in rare occasions to really go over the top and win the game. We also splashed in just 2 Ren and 7s here because it's a very powerful planeswalker, but we don't necessarily focus on ramp, which means the tree folks aren't always going to be fantastic. Excuse me, guys, my throat is actually acting up. My apologies. So we splashed in just 2 Ren and 7s here. It's gonna be nice though to be able to hit our land drops as well. And of course I had to try the new Urza. The new Urza read ahead, you know, saga is so good, man. I've seen people playing this card. I absolutely had to try it. This is probably one of my favorite cards that has been you know, created in the Dominaria set, but very, very fun card. I thought it played obviously super well with the Planeswalkers idea, so we had to throw a couple of these bad boys in there. And from there, we just kind of picked out the best Planeswalkers we had in, you know, the colors of ABZAN. We obviously wanted Sorin, Wandering Emperor, and Elspeth. I think these are hands down some of the most powerful Planeswalkers you can, you know, throw in any deck. You're going to see Elspeth and Wandering Emperor in pretty much every single Planeswalker deck, if I had to be honest. And then how are we gonna, you know, build off of Ajani even further? Well, we're gonna do it with spells like Join the Dance because it's a really good early interaction to get 2 humans on the battlefield to then pump up with Ajani later. But on top of that, it has a flashback mechanic to be played later, which is super helpful. And it also plays extremely well with Gala Greeters because Gala Greeters is going to get, you know, all these benefits from creatures entering the battlefield as well. You know, triggering up to 3 times a turn. This triggers it twice, which is great, and it's very cheap. So it works really, really nice, especially when you have a Wedding Announcement already ticking down as well. And then as far as sweepers, I went ahead and chose Path of Peril as our sweeper of choice because we're in the colors of ABZAN, and I thought it was a really, really good choice, especially right now. I've actually never played this as a sweeper, but especially right now with the new, you know, standard switching up and things being a little less powerful than what they were. This is a really good sweeper of choice because it answers a lot of things early. It answers everything late, so it's a very, very powerful sweeper with some good mana value there. And then this Plaza of Heroes worked out amazing in this deck because everything's legendary, So I threw in obviously a full playset of those. We tried out the caves of Koilos. This thing's pretty cool. I don't necessarily like taking 1 damage per every single time we tap this for certain colors, but it's nice to have in case of emergency. Seeing we lost a lot of our, you know, our double face lands, but really fun deck, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's the deck in a nutshell. It's pretty simple, you know, to kind of build off of this. All you're really going to want to do if you guys want to make any sort of changes here is if you could just type in tokens, or, you know, even narrow it down even further. You can actually, sorry, you can go creature token, and from there you can kind of look and see what sort of things produce creature tokens to kind of play off of the Kaya, you know, plus Ajani sort of situation. You can kind of go this route and throw in things maybe like Ninjago. There's things that I haven't even had the chance to try, but might be pretty good in this deck. But that's a good way to do it, to kind of kick things off, to make some changes. And then obviously you can change up your planeswalkers as well. All you gotta do is your planeswalker tab and, you know, take a look at what you got here. There's really not a whole lot to choose from. Obviously you could throw in a Liliana, a Veil, but it doesn't really play well with the agent at all. Would have loved to play both these cards together, but I just don't think that they make any sense together, to be honest. Was trying to figure out a way to get Vivian of the Hunt in this deck, but again, didn't really play well with the deck. At least the version we're trying to do, I don't think it plays well with Geist Hunter. It could play really well with Ajani if you have a creature base that's not token generated. If it's actually like a really nice curve out of creatures, this could work really well with Ajani. But for now, we went a different route, so didn't make a whole lot of sense. But yeah, that's how we kind of put the deck together. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed the ABZAN version a little bit, you know, more. It hopefully had a little more fun with this one, but I will say the Bant deck probably a little more powerful, more consistent, but this one a little more fun, and that's what it's all about. But with that being said, guys, that's going to conclude today's video. We're going to go ahead and end it here. We're going to be back here again tomorrow for another video. We actually have a 5-color deck coming your way, which is really, really awesome. But really excited to show you guys that one. But anyways, before I get out of here, as always, huge shout out goes to, you already know who, the Marty Mob, baby. The Marty Mob is the membership program here on the channel, and last stream went crazy, which means we have a bunch of new Marty Mob members because there was a lot of gifting members going on in the live stream, more than I've ever seen in my life. So I want to say thank you for that, and welcome to all the new members on the list. I do appreciate you all, and I hope you guys are enjoying being part of the team. And yeah, that's gonna conclude today's video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for everything you do for me, Marty Mob. I appreciate you guys for everything, and all of your support every single day. And I hope to see you guys tomorrow for the next video. Until then, guys, peace.
Hit him 3 times like a hat trick. The name is Swayze, no Patrick. If you play him, then it's tragic. Hit him with the mythic, yeah, that's magic. MTG, that's what you'll see if you like and subscribe. Where's the upload, man? Man, all of the time. Coming with the best decks, this is the meta. This ain't cheap.